What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So before I get into this video, I want to give a big shout out to Polo Sports TV because he's the first one that I've seen talk about this. Now, it might be somebody else that's talked about it. I just haven't seen it yet. But Polo Sports TV is the first one I've seen talking about this. So shout out to him. If you're not subscribed to Polo Sports TV, please subscribe to Polo Sports TV. All right. Um, so Michelle Beadle, formerly of ESPN, is back with her own podcast with The Athletic. Um, whether that's good or bad, it's up to your persuasion. But her first guest was Paul Pierce, and they talked about something that was, I didn't know this, unbeknownst, I guess, to most people, everyone. Paul Pierce co signed this, or maybe this is something that was talked about within the walls of ESPN as far as the employees, colleagues and things of that nature. But apparently, all the way back in July of 2010, when the decision was aired on ESPN, when LeBron made the announcement he was going to Miami, supposedly LeBron James was so incensed with what Michelle Beadle had to say about his decision, as far as criticism, he tried to get her fired. Now, when she goes on to explain what it was, she doesn't go into detail. She doesn't exactly say what it is that he said, that she said that triggered LeBron. It's not said. I don't remember what she said, honestly. It was so long ago. I can't quite remember. I have to do a little bit more research to figure out what it is that she might have said. Like, she said something to the effect of, well, she don't understand why LeBron uh, singled her out of 400,000 talking heads, right? And then I saw some comments, right? And I saw people playing at the gender card. Oh, he's picking on the defenseless woman. Man, fuck y'all. Okay? That's what pissed me off, okay? You want equality, right? But then you want special treatment. It don't work like that. It don't work like that, okay? You don't get special treatment because you're a woman. You get to say certain things that I can't respond to, or you supposed to get special treatment in your criticisms, but you want equality, but you want special treatment too. Oh hell no, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. It doesn't work like that. So what I'm saying is, I'm not making excuses for LeBron James because I think he is a crybaby ass person at times, which is why he's thin-skinned, which is why there's so many plants in the media right now, probably being paid for Clutch Sports to put out this pro LeBron agenda. We've heard LeBron James tell, who was it, Richard Jefferson, I think it was, that, oh, ESPN can't fire you because you're my friend. So there probably is some credence to this. He probably did try to get her fired. But my thing is, what did she say? Because we know Michelle Beadle has a history of going the extra mile and saying shit. It probably wasn't just mere criticism as far as just a lot of commentators were critical of what LeBron James did. You might say, man, doesn't he, why is he trying to stack the deck? And I think this is a weak move for an athlete. But some of these people, like Michelle Beadle, they get more personal with it. They get beyond talking about just sports and start criticizing you as a person, as a man, questioning your manhood and shit like that. That's what people don't uh, bring up. And she doesn't mention, nor does Paul Pierce, what it exactly was that triggered LeBron. So I'm not going to co-sign for her ass either, because we know her history. And as much as I despise Stephen A. Smith, we saw what she did with him, right? So at the end of the day, she does have an agenda. You know what I'm saying? So, and she is one of those persons. Just like I remember Rachel Nichols, which is fresher in my memory. Rachel Nichols all the time used to make. Uh, Matter of fact, Rachel Nichols is one of the persons that helped to popularize Westbrick along with Skip Bayless, and making it acceptable to call him that and to criticize him about his shooting, showing highlight reels along with Skip Bayless. She did that too. So a lot of these women under the protection of being a woman in sports, because you're not supposed to criticize them, they go all out shitting on these athletes. This is what they do. Some of them they use the protection of being a woman in feminism to go overboard and criticize these black athletes. But then when you say something about it, oh, I'm a woman. Oh, you're only going after me because I'm a woman. No, it don't work like that. So I'm like this. He probably did try to get her fired, but I don't know what it was exactly that she said. I can't remember. It was that I like I said before, I'm gonna have to do a little research, try to find some old articles because we're talking about 11 years ago. I don't remember uh, right now what she might have said on ESPN back then because it had to be something that she said toward him that was crossing the line. Because, like, look, everybody was making critical remarks about LeBron. It had to be something that she was saying, some type of, some type of narrative she was creating that he felt was unfair. So, and look, there was a lot of people at that time that were very critical of LeBron. Skip Bayless. Oh my goodness. King without a ring. Man, Skip used to go so hard that I used to be one of the main people back then when people were uploading. I was going after Skip Bayless all the time because I thought he was unfair to LeBron. So if he didn't go after Skip Bayless to get fired, but after Michelle Beadle, what is that telling you that she was saying? So I'm gonna do a little bit of research and do a follow-up video of this, but tell me what you guys think. Anyway, there's something I forgot to tell you guys in the article if you haven't read it. She said something about I don't have a problem hating or disliking people. So she's admitting that she doesn't like LeBron James. If you catch that, she doesn't like LeBron James. So that right there should tell you if she doesn't like someone, her criticism, her stances uh, are already biased. So take that when you're listening to what she's saying about him from now on.